Hello, friends, foes, and the fabulously undecided. My name's Gasta, and welcome back to There's Always a Tavern. Today, I'm joined by a couple of people who have some clubs that they represent, and would like to have you guys, as students, consider joining. So, without further ado, I'll let these club presidents introduce themselves. Could I have Lime with the debate club?
Hi, yes, I'm a very good debater, and I do believe that you have absolutely no reason to not join me. Unless you'd like to debate that.
That's enough out of you. I'm kidding.
No, it isn't. Debate me.
Oh, see? That is good debating. We have Merack with the Future Late Night Writers Club.
Yeah, I just stayed up writing 48 pages of a screenplay. Please, someone read it. I want feedback. Please, someone read it.
We don't need to. Minnie with the Pet Lovers Anonymous Club.
I have way too many animals in my house at all times.
Is that a cry for help?
Yes.
Okay, we'll address it.
Debatable.
And finally, we have Anxiety with Scared but Not Scarred. I think this is video games. I do not know.
I mean, it's a little bit video games, a little bit real life, but either way, we're gonna have fun and we're gonna be miserable doing it.
Fair enough. Well.
Also, Anxiety? Who the fuck is that?
I'm sorry.
Also, I'm changing my answer. My answer is now no.
Your answer is no? You don't have enough? Okay.
It's not a cry for help. No.
Are you sure?
Do you want to talk about that?
No, don't. That's a ploy they get to do debate.
And I won the debate.
Okay, continuing forward, welcome back to the world of Coruscant. Last we left off, our players here had just kind of signed in blood and ink their lives onto the Dark Dodger, the ship of Captain Vobago and his crew, which includes none other than Alimna, who is kind of going to be the steed of this crew, these other three rather, as they figure out what the hell they did just sign on to. After a weird line of questioning from the captain, they have come back here to the Smashed Skull. And in coming back to the Smashed Skull, we watch as the cloud and suns dip low over Shantytown, casting long amber rays through the salt streak windows of the Smashed Skull. Outside, we hear seagulls crying one last time before starting to roost, and the breeze that carries that sweet scent of the sea starts to mingle in with the smoke of cooked fish and oil of lanterns just now being lit. Inside the skull, the mood is a lot lighter than the air outside, which is starting to become a bit more dense. We see that warm lantern light now dances across these warped walls and time-worn floorboards, keeping the whole tavern in this kind of golden haze. You hear his laughter ripples from table to table like an echo, mingling with the sharp clatter of dice and clinking of mugs, and someone plucking a lute somewhere like near the hearth. Kind of off-tune, but played somewhat with the heart. As the low ceiling kind of creaks occasionally as a ship's bell tolls outside the evening hour, and we smell this room full of ale, roasted shellfish, and like salt-cured sweat. We're here in a, how do I describe it? A thick but comfortable, like sticky in a way that a tavern always is when coin flows, just kind of that air. As we see behind the bar Bim, our beautiful, bald, barrel-chested kind of guy who's kind of perpetually red in the face, is locked in. Our boy is locked in. Tankards are filled two at a time. He's sloshing them with this practiced efficiency, yells an order into the kitchen, realizes he's the only one here, and kind of slides a plate of fish mogul to a customer in the next, kind of wiping sweat from his brow with the same rag that he's using to clean mugs, as he kind of like stamps through with about 6 tankards, 3 in each hands coming through. 2 people are kind of like standing in his way as he goes, if you ain't drinking, you're sitting. If you ain't sitting, you're pouring. Otherwise, get the fuck out of the way. And he kind of like rushes forward as we look out at this tavern that he is serving, and we see once again some familiar faces. At this point, I will ask, in a rowdy bar full of gambling, full of drinking, full of merriment, where do we find our crew?
Alimna is probably kind of in a seat off to himself, not brooding in a corner, but distinctly off to himself, kind of keeping a scan of the room while also he has a glass of water. I don't think he can tolerate anything else. So he's scanning the room occasionally, also reading a book that he pulled out of seemingly nowhere. He just has it now, and he's probably more off to himself rather than mingling with everyone, just kind of keeping an eye out for anyone that decides to pick another fight.
Yeah, speaking of that fight, you do see that Marco and Polo, your kind of sort of assistant / apprentice, is just chilling now at the bar with his small kind of monkey polo, nursing his wound. You see they've got like a wet cloth on what was very much a good shiner on him as he's like just sipping at a tankard. That whole fight between him and Geraldine and the fellow mean girls has died down far and away from it. In terms of what you've seen, you recognize a couple faces, a couple people from your crew. I'll say you see Beryl Ben's here, Jin Rummy is also here, Methune is here. A couple people that you recognize from the crew. A lot from the like specifically night shift.
Okay, so people I am aware of. People that I know.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you see, some inhabitants of this town, which you didn't think probably had more than 5 people. Apparently there's like a good 25-ish inhabitants of this place, a lot of whom seem to be like people coming in from a day's work of what you would probably hear from Curhd is like scrapping, like finding scrap on the beaches and bringing it back into town.
He's probably trying to keep an eye on his 3 new crew members that he is super responsible for now. So what are they up to?
What are they up to? That's a great question.
Please say not getting into trouble. It's on my head.
You would like that, wouldn't you? No.
Oh god, no!
Pale will take a nice seat at the main bar. I think I'll have some more of that fish stew you've been making. And a glass of red wine, please.
Yeah, I got the... As you see, kind of Bim turns around as he comes back in from, like, delivering tankards to people. I got the fish bowl. I don't know if I have wine. Not anymore, anyway.
Find them, what will do.
I got mead. Does that work for you?
Can't say I've tried meat before. I'll give it a shot today.
Yeah, all right. And you see he kind of like reaches under and pulls out this like medium-sized barrel, maybe about a hogshead size, and he kind of like sets it down. It's seeming like very heavy sloshing. You see some mead like sloshes out of the barrel as he taps it. And this kind of pungent, honeyed like smell comes out. How much did you need?
Half full. That will do.
You said a full?
Half full, please.
Half full. All right, sure. And you see he'll grab like the biggest tankard he has and pours half, like that thing half full, and hands it to you.
It feels like I'm drinking an entire keg. Thank you.
Anytime. Hey, get off the fucking table! As he'll like shout to another person across the room.
Just Alimna kind of glance at that and just like, is that worth dealing with? I don't know.
It's not one of your people on the table, if that's your
Okay,
question.
it is not then. Distinctly
No,
not.
it's
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Pale shall eat and drink.
So, Pale, you receive your drink. Where are our other 2, if I may ask?
Wasn't Curhd with Marco after the fight?
Yeah, that is true. Curhd and Marco were having a conversation. Do you think you would still be talking with him, Curhd?
I think he's just extracting himself from that conversation now. Like he's been trying to ply people with drinks, his own way of like keeping the peace, keeping people calm is if you're focused on getting drunk, you're not focused on fighting.
Yeah, absolutely fair. I will say, in your time that you've been with Marco, holy hell can that guy talk. It's kind of not annoying, but it's a lot. It's a lot to handle when you're just like, this guy came out of a fight and he's already talking about what he's done for the past 2 weeks, every day, minute by minute detail.
Yeah, Curhd's kind of like walking in the like half days that you've just been overloaded with information. Like he's not even focusing his eyes on anything in particular. And he's looking around for Silver real quick.
Merack, I'm sorry, it's about to be your problem.
Oh no.
So, conveniently this past time, Sarah has been sitting on kind of a side table, more closer to like a side wall, just sipping her tea and kind of, people watching. And then right as Bim yells for somebody to get off the fucking table, that person jumps onto her table.
Oh my god, yeah. So I will say, this person who you don't recognize, you think maybe they like have worked with Curhd in the scrap gang, but this like thin, kind of wiry human individual with many, many missing teeth and a really ratty tricorn hat and this kind of like rat tail hair just kind of jumps up and goes, oh yeah, I'm king of the world. Oh man. Okay, fine, I get off that table. Alright, I'm good. Yeah, see, this table's fine, right? You haven't said this table's not good. It's kind of like, very much, with one big blunt boot, knocks over your tea.
Are you fucking... Alright. That is it. And she's literally just gonna kick the... Are they 4-legged tables, or is it like a bar table? It's just the one.
It's a bar table with 3 legs.
Yeah, she's gonna tip that table.
Are you tipping it? Okay. Yeah. I really don't see a need for a check. You fully like heave into this thing, push it over, and they do that like very classic thing of you watch their face slowly change from like drunken like pleasure to like, oh shit, I'm horizontal, as they slowly fall back, and as the side of the table rears itself up into the air, they fall, and their like back perfectly like falls against that edge, and they kind of go oh, and just crumple to the ground.
She's just gonna walk over to him and just kind of stand over him, like not stand, but she'll like crouch down, you know, like catcher stance, and go, next time you want to be a fucking idiot in a public bar, make sure nobody's drinks are in your way.
God, why the fuck?
Alimna is kind of like standing, like he's put his book down, he's standing, and he's just like kind of like watching Seraphina intently, just like, please don't do anything, that's worse, please don't do anything, that's worse, please don't get in a fight.
Curhd has definitely noticed this crashing man and go, oh, yep, there's mine. Walks over and is just going to pick up Seraphina in one swift move and just keep going for that door.
What the fuck? Get the fuck off me?
Nope. You lost your floor privileges, you fucked up.
What the fuck do you mean? He knocked my tea over.
Yeah, and you knocked him over, you fucked up.
Absolutely the fuck not. No, this...
Nope. This is called Sky Jail.
So how do you have her positioned on your shoulder? Is it like, you know, like full, like, is it a fireman's? Are they just like, their like head is on your back? Like, what's up?
Full on potato sack.
Gotcha.
Like, she is over the soldier, just like stomach on the soldier, shoulder, legs in front of Curhd, head looking backwards as he is just marching dead towards the door.
She's kicking him in the gut. Not like enough to where her kicks would probably hurt somebody else, but to where he feels it.
Seraphina, as you are getting dragged away, you watch this guy like slowly stumble onto their feet and just look after you with like a pure embarrassed hatred. Their like faces full bright red as people have all witnessed this guy just fully eat shit against this table and get schooled on.
Alimna's probably gonna try and do some mild damage control, and is just like notices Curhd's already headed towards the door, and so kind of tries to deal with the guy that fell, and is, are you alright? Do you need any type of help?
No, I'm not fucking alright.
Gonna buy you another drink, take the edge off.
Give me persuasion with disadvantage.
He's distinctly like, I don't know what to do. Okay, that's honestly very fair. Oh, fun. I rolled the same thing twice. So yeah, I got a lovely little 17.
A 17. With a 17, you see that you do divert this guy's attention a little bit, which as he kind of like turns just a little bit to make his like shoulders face you, you do see that he is like reaching for a pistol, but his hand is like stopped midway through. Do you fucking know them?
Not entirely. I know of them, more or less.
Okay, well, I'll take the drink, but if I see them again, I'm gonna call them out. You understand? You can tell them that.
Yes, I will tell them to cause no more trouble.
Alright.
Let's get you that drink and make sure you don't have a concussion.
God, my fucking side. As you, like, lead this guy away.
Excuse me. May I have a look at you? As Bale walks up to the injured person.
I'm good. I'm fine.
Yes, and a head injury does certainly make you seem very confused. And I'd rather you not be, what's the word? Dazed while in the battlefield. Allow me to look at you.
Okay, fine, whatever. As you see, there's very much a thing of, like, they don't want any more interaction with people. The social sting is very fresh, but they do allow you to take a look at them.
May I roll a medicine check using intelligence just to see how bad it is?
Go on.
Perfect. Dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, it's a nice, ripe bruise. It's already kind of turned, like, red-ish. That's going to stick for a little bit. From what you feel, like, nothing's broken on the spine. It's like, it really kind of hit them in a spot where like it got the side of their rib, but none of them is cracked. You think they got winded and their pride was hurt more than anything else physical.
You seem fine. Can you just say for me, Peter Pepper picked a pack of pickled peppers for me?
Peter picked. Peter picked hold on, I got it. Peter picked a pipe, and the pipe had pickles. Or no, the pipe was pickled. Fuck, start over. Hold on.
What I asked.
No, hold on. Peter piped. Was he Peter? Did Peter pick
Peter
or Peter
Piper
piped?
picked a pack of pickled peppers.
His name is Piter?
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
Peter Piper picked a peck.
Regardless, you seem alright. Just take this. As Pale reaches into a bag and pulls out a nice little salve. Apply this every once in a while, if it starts to hurt.
Yeah, okay. And you see, like, they kind of, like, keep trying to do the rhyme as you kind of distracted them with this weird little thing, which does seem to, like, calm them down a bit as they focus on something else entirely.
The best way to get someone happy is to make them just forget that they're in pain at all, as Pale looks to Alimna.
Suppose you are right. Whichever methods work. And Alimna's going to buy him a drink and also put some money down for a room for later. And so if he wants a place to hide, I would want a place to hide after that.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll say it's 7 copper in total, as they're very much appreciative. I'm going to use your persuasion check from earlier. This is very much helping to soothe the sting. You can tell they are definitely still pissed, but immediately being inundated with like apologies and comeuppances is helping the wound a lot. In the meantime, there were 2 outside one is being dragged to timeout, one is doing the dragging. How does that go?
Seraphina is still kicking him. Put me the fuck down right now.
Switching to Draconic. 1 month. All we needed was 1 month of good behavior. And you fuck it up on the last possible night. I don't know how you do it.
Also in Draconic, well, you tell people not to fucking jump on my fucking table and knock my TV over. I do not take this disrespect. You know I don't take the disrespect. You, more than anybody else. He's lucky I didn't fucking shoot him.
We're lucky you didn't fucking shoot him.
Yes, that too.
There is an entire garrison of guards on the other side of this island.
Then be grateful that is all I did.
Curhd is going to set Seraphina down and just, still in Draconic. Listen, we need to be rethinking how we deal with everything.
What do you mean?
We cannot be losing our temper.
She's just gonna, look down to the side, just kind of cross her arms. Well, what do you expect of me, then?
I mean, treat them like you would Liara when she's acting a fuss, okay?
Why do you have to bring her into it?
Her name's the only thing that snaps you out of going full storm mode, and he just messes up her hair.
She's gonna fucking elbow him as hard as possible.
Yep. Oh, right in the ribs. Okay.
Next time you put me in air jail, I'm wing flapping you in the face.
Fair. Alright. Do we head back in, or do we wait for our, new companions to come out here and join us?
I don't care. Just want my tea.
We'll make you some more tea after we get business done.
The bastard broke my cup.
We'll get you a new cup.
He's just gonna fucking kick the ground a little bit and lean up against the wall.
Curhd is gonna kind of sit at the end of the wooden walkway. That's the deck of this bar. Look out onto the ocean. Wait to see who comes out.
Yeah. Curhd, as you sit here looking out to the ocean and the dock, I will ask for a perception check if you don't mind.
The curse is done. The curse is lifted. Oh my god, that's a modified 20.
That's a
The curse is lifted.
It's lifted.
What did you get?
Curse is lifted.
A modified 20.
Dirty
GMO
20. Okay. So Curhd, as you're sitting there looking out, you see coming off of the Dark Dodger is this figure who seems pretty large. Or at least some aspects of them are large. Like something on their backside is like taking up a lot of room. This person walks kind of weird as they move forward. You see they come off of the Dark Dodger and walk through, and almost like they have a path to follow, start heading down the path over to the other side of the island. I'll say they don't take a path that directly comes to the Smash Skull, but you do see like this figure who, as they get closer, you see they appear kind of bird-like, and even in this like darkness that is starting to overlap onto Shantytown, they have this like auburn color about them. You watch as they like move through some houses, you lose sight of them for a bit, and then you see them on the other side, walking just a few feet off of the road to the other side of the island.
Curhd just kind of scratches at his jaw, looks inside the window. Can I make eye contact, or can I see either of my companions, and are they within about 15 foot of a window?
Alimna was honestly like 10 seconds away from heading out, so he's already probably turned towards the door.
Okay, yeah, you see Curhd, who kind of like pointing at the dodger behind him and giving you kind of like a confused look.
Kind of squints in your direction, just kind of like, what about it? And then begins to, like, probably says a couple words to the guy and then begins to head out. And when he's out, is there an issue?
Yeah, you haven't mentioned to any of your crewmates our goal, have you?
Seeing this as well, Pale shall follow.
No, I've had no reason to lower the time.
Fair. Weird thing is, big, bird-like looking individual kind of just slunk off the ship and, headed over to the far side of the island.
You got something against bird-like individuals?
No, there's just, well, I mean, one in particular, yes, but...
Get fucked.
Grins.
But that one, I will agree, does look suspicious.
Only two things over there are the spiral and, the military base.
Oh, that is
Suspicious.
problematic. I suspect that's the first mate that you're referring to, Agatha. She has a bit of a temper, so if she's headed towards, well, where the Navy base is, considering her history, that might not particularly end well either. And he just kind of peers off in the direction of where Agatha slunk off to.
So is that somebody we should follow?
I'll say, Alimna, you catch like their head going over the crest and the hill as they continue to walk forward down the path.
It might be worth following her, but the risk if we get caught before Vapago or anyone else on the crew, for that matter, gets to us, she definitely will.
Just for checking in on a crewmate who's acting weird in the middle of the night?
Did I mention her temper?
Looks at Sarah. Yeah, I know the type.
Hey, temper can deal with temper. So are we following her? I think we're following her.
Clearly.
Are we following her, or are we going for our own goal? Because, we gotta get that Jerecoi guy's map.
Oh, that could be, frankly, a valid excuse if we are caught.
Sounds like we've decided then.
Let me double check something real quick. Okay, Pale wouldn't.
Oh.
Pale wouldn't have dark vision. Does anyone else have dark vision or not have dark vision?
Nope.
Yes.
You don't have dark vision?
No, I have it.
Oh, you have it. Okay. So as we begin to head that way, you see Alimna kind of muttering to himself for a moment before creating what seems to be a condensed ball of sparkles, and it floats over to where Pale is and disperses ever so slightly and kind of arcs over him. That should help you see a little better.
Thank you.
And so it shines 5 foot radius of bright light and then dim light for 10 feet. It's only visible to you, and you can expend it on your next successful attack to basically impose disadvantage against another creature. So yeah, have that.
Indeed. Hope we don't have to get into a fight willingly. Thank you.
Okay, you guys continue a safe distance behind. I'm going to say you stay far enough that I won't necessarily need a stealth check unless you try and get close enough to hear, like, if they are talking or if they are doing something. I'll say you can stay far back enough where you are successfully hidden. As you all kind of follow behind, you watch this person who has been identified by Alimna as a first mate known as Agatha, as they kind of continue not stepping on the actual dirt path that leads through the island, opting instead to walk through the grass. You watch as they just kind of briskly walk forward, not necessarily trying to like hide anything past what it seems to be their footsteps, as they take one glance at the spiral that like collection of bare logs in a spiral and continue to walk forward.
So they have ignored the spiral and are headed towards the naval base.
Correct. They are.
I don't think I have to explain why that sounds particularly good.
You need not.
Seraphina's gonna ready her pistol. Not like, pointing it at anything, but just within reach and readiness.
Kind of seeing that Silver is kind of prepping herself. You feel Alimna's hand on your shoulder and have some fun little guidance. And then continues forward.
I will say, keeping a distance around I'll say 75 yards. No, in this case, you're not needing to do a stealth check. You do watch as Agatha saunters up to the Illyrian outpost and does not try to hide themselves approaching, and in fact does get spotted. You don't hear any of the callouts just from being so far away. Do you continue watching from this vantage point, or do you try and get closer? Which will require some stealth checks.
Do we want to send one person or two forward? Lower the risk of being caught and then report back?
Group decision.
That would be best. Are there, I guess, searchlights? Not technically searchlights. Also firelights, I guess? That spot her?
Yeah. There is not a spotlight that searches her. You see there's a spotlight out looking upon the water. But not actually looking inward towards the island.
Okay.
In fact, she kind of has to get someone's attention to be spotted, at which point someone levels a spear and comes toward her.
I'm not the stealthiest shark in the water.
See, I think...
Neither am I, but I don't hate how stealthy I am.
I'm alright.
We all look at Curhd.
Curhd is putting on a bit
The
of
7 foot.
kind of a thick leather bit of padded armor. He's fighting into it. It's clearly a bit too small for him. Just, I'm alright at it. There we go. If I'm gonna get shot, I want something in between me and whatever they're shooting. Alright, so wait, why are we concerned that Argonaut over there is over here?
Don't you think it's a little suspicious that the first mate of probably one of their most infamous pirate ships is...
Just walking up to a naval base? All chill-like, welcomed inside.
hasn't been shot?
I mean...
That's just a little strange, friend.
Yeah, but it also falls under the none of my business category. Tell it to the captain and go get the treasure.
Yeah, but it's then our new guys would versus the first mate, and that just usually doesn't go well, ever. We learned that with the last ship that we were on. It blew the fuck up.
It's also my word.
But against...
There we go.
Yours might hold a little bit more weight.
I would like to think it holds quite a lot bit more weight. If it were just me claiming that, there might be a little bit of issue, but if a couple other people saw it, that might lend back up.
Yes, but you also have to think that the ones who also saw it are under your command.
True.
Who tells whether or not that you told us to say that?
And we still don't have any idea why she's here.
Maybe we figure out why she's here and decide what to do with the information later.
And how exactly do you plan on getting that information? Walking up and asking her?
We continue to follow her. Like I said, it might be a good idea if one or two of us do.
I have a +1. That is as good as I
I
get.
have a +2.
I got 2.
3.
So probably Curhd and possibly either Pale or I.
Which of the two people with the bright white hair and very obviously
Oh my
in
God.
the dark am I bringing with me?
I think... I don't want to, completely insert myself, but, if
I think
get
Alimna
caught-
would need to see it themselves. Be able to tell the captain.
Yeah, also, if just you get caught, then it's just straight up game over for you. But if I get caught and it's like, oh, I know her and she can recognize me, there's a distinct chance that she's just like, nah. But there's also a chance that she's like, yeah, and it ends up a little more fine than just shot on sight.
And if you are indeed shot on sight, do you think yourself you could hold in battle?
Against an entire garrison? Yeah, definitely. Did I not mention that I'm a demigod?
Absolutely. There.
It's more if we can survive being shot at for long enough, and I like to think that I am agile enough.
Right. Sparkle's with me. Let's go.
He just kind of looks at you with a, okay then.
They seem to be friends, so. Or in this, does Sparkles refer to Alimna in this case?
I think Sparkles refers to me. So, I guess we're stealthing.
It's Sparkles and Percy Jackson going up to this fucking army base right now.
I need some stealth checks.
Okay, that would be a nat 20.
Nice.
I am
21.
invisible.
I am invisible.
Crouches.
Holy shit.
Rob, I swear to fucking God, don't ruin this.
I said 21.
Okay, I didn't hear you.
I got really scared. All I heard was the one.
Yeah, no, that's all I heard too.
So your nat 20 makes what, Merack?
Total 22. We're invisible.
22 and 21. Very good rolls.
Yeah, I think Curd is full on. He is just dropping to the floor and he is doing like a proper army crawl. So he's on his toes, on his forearms, just moving forward, like checking for any sort of dry grass or twigs. But that's unlikely with the lack of foliage out here. And he's just staying low and moving quickly like that.
Oh yeah, don't forget, it's also nighttime, low light. That means you do get a bonus to your stealth, I believe, right?
Yeah, I've factored that in.
Oh, good.
Alimna is probably just lurking in any shadow that he can find, also pretty low to the ground, but more kind of hunched over and on his toes rather than fully to the ground, and using like mainly the darkness to his advantage.
Yeah, as you two both sneak over, I think all of you see this, maybe you two who are still keeping a ways back in less detail, you watch as Agatha addresses the individual who's pointing the spear at them as the spear is put away, and you see Agatha put their hands forward and willfully get shackled. And they are marched to the small kind of quarters, kind of cabin, whatever you want to call it, opposite side of the outpost, away from the watchtower, and are kind of just left standing at the front of the door after one of the guards knocks on it and goes inside for a bit. And I'll say in that time of wait between the knock and when Agatha is allowed to come in, you guys are able to close the gap. Your sneaks were fucking impeccable. So I'll say you're able to get pretty much near a window which is open just a crack in the quarters area.
Do we hear? What do we hear?
For now, you just hear shackles kind of clanking and chairs being drawn forward. And here I'll ask, do any of you know Thieves' Cant?
No.
Okay. As you hear the shackles kind of slide and seemingly come to a rest on the table, does anyone want to try and risk a peek, or are you just sufficient to listen?
I think listening for right now should be all right, unless Curhd wants to take a little peek.
No, I don't trust my dice any further.
Real.
Oh, Gasta, just wondering, how close are Sarah and I to the garrison here?
About 70 yards off, so 210 feet.
Alright, just wondering.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, absolutely fine. As you both hear a more feminine voice begin to speak, and is responded to by what sounds like a captain or someone of some kind of authority.
Do I recognize one of these voices?
I don't think you do.
Do I recognize Agatha when she speaks?
You absolutely do recognize
Okay.
Agatha.
That makes...
Agatha is the one with the slight, southern drawl.
Okay.
Sky was clear yesterday, but I smelled some smoke on the tide. You see anything drifting out past the reef there, Captain? Saw a flock of fat birds flying west. All calm, loaded hulls, too pretty to be real. Huh. Well, pretty birds don't fly that way unless someone spooked them. Anyone chasing the breeze behind them? Can't say I saw the wind, but, sea told me all quiet like that. Some kind of dark awake gonna trail them. No colors flowing, long shadows like wolves and gulskin. Sounds like someone set a net in the red, hoping the wrong fish don't swim in first. If that fish has got some kind of name, there's blood in the water already, and someone's already picked out the bones. At that point, you hear one chair shift back, and someone walk across right at the window that you guys are at, and you hear a thump as they uncork some liquid and pour into 2 glasses.
I lost the plot. I thought I had the plot of that conversation. I lost it.
I lost the plot.
It's gone.
I mean, it just sounds like 2 of the worst fishermen I've ever heard.
As you hear the person start to walk back and glasses clink on the table. And, what of those silk sails I heard whispered? Royal colors, flying south on a fair wind. Hey, that's, noble nest from Merack. Took flight about 3 nights past. Head for those warm coves out in the Cacklians. Light hull, long lead. Hard to follow shadow when the sun's at its back. Think they'll stop to roost anytime soon? Not likely, unless you've got wings. Or, a storm to ground them. Well, I probably could take my chances. And here you'll hear, the clinking of glasses and quick drinks, and then both slam glasses on the table. If the tide treated you any kinder, there might be a small catch waiting by east. Bit of canvas under, seagull's butt, one-eyed bird, real mess. Sound all right with you? Always does. All right, be jolly, sailor. And the wind, hopefully it forgets your name. Be jolly, sailor. And you'll hear footsteps, and from your vantage point and those on the hill, you will see Agatha, fully leave, not in chains or anything, and just start walking back.
I refuse to believe that wasn't rehearsed at least 6 times.
Yeah, how the hell did you get through that without messing up once?
Who's to say I didn't?
Oh my god.
Who's to say I
That's
didn't?
what that 15-minute break was.
Yep.
That's what it was.
There's something east. Something that the Navy will take advantage of. I think that's all I really caught and held on to. You?
Curhd's not looking at you. He is wide-eyed. The crystal spikes that float above his back are shaking, and he is absolutely white-knuckling. Okay, we need to get back to the others. We need to get back to Silver. Now.
All right. I guess we're going back.
Yeah, I'll say your stealth check is still pretty proficient. It was high. It was super high. You guys go back the way you came as you watch Agatha walk back the same way they came through the grass, not leaving any prints on the dirt trail. Those of you up kind of near the spiral watching down, as you watch Agatha come by, do you kind of just flee? Do you try and hide? What do you do as they come towards you?
Sarah's just gonna hide in the grass, because that's where we're at, right?
Lie low for the others.
Which means I'm going to need some stealth checks from you, my friends.
But of course.
Don't fuck this up, please.
I knew it was gonna come back to me.
Please.
I knew it was gonna come back
You've
to
worked
me.
so hard.
Now you're against her passive perception.
Where was I, the unfortunate 7?
It's a 15.
Okay.
Let me see if my little thing can do anything. It might. I don't know.
Oh wait, don't I still have guidance?
You still have guidance.
You still have guidance.
Yeah.
You can run 5 feet faster.
Yeah.
Pale, you can run
Indeed.
5 feet faster. If you need a booking, you can do that.
it!
With guidance, it's a 17.
Guidance is a 17. Okay. As she kind of comes back towards the spot where you guys hid down, it's unfortunately a very open area. You're able to find some hiding spots. As you see, she kind of continues forward, staying through the grass. There's a bit of a hop, skip, and a jump where she has to step over the small dirt path that leads to the spiral. And as she kind of does that jump, you see she lands on the other side and just stops. Does not move.
Am I within touch range of Pale?
Would you guys have stuck together, do you think?
Definitely.
Okay, I'll say yes then.
She's gonna cast Disguise Self on him.
You're going to cast Disguise Self. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, disguise self does have a verbal component.
And you are not the sorcerer that has subtle spell, do you?
Also, isn't disguise self limited to self?
Hang on. It is. I thought
it is limited to self.
Okay.
It is, after all, disguise self.
I thought I had an extension thing, and I didn't. I was thinking of something else. So never mind. My cool thing isn't gonna work.
Well, right now, she might have seen you walk onto the ship. Maybe. See what happens.
As Agatha is kind of paused here, you see she will, pull out a small rapier that she had at her side.
Oh, no.
So in case she's seen us, we are alchemists, well, we are looking for ingredients. I have not been on this island before, so I can claim that I've been lost. Simply that you, as well, came with me and came too close to this building. In truth, I didn't know that there was a military base back here, so I'm not technically lying when I say that I did not know I was walking too close to a building. Understand?
I've been talking this whole time.
Oh my god.
We need a compilation of how many
I'm
times
gonna
that's
kill
happened.
myself. It's fine.
Yeah. No!
Anyways, what was the last thing everyone heard me say? Because I don't even know when that happened.
We
It was
haven't heard you speak.
before. Yeah, we haven't heard you speak for a couple minutes.
Okay, so just off the top of her head, Seraphina more than likely, actually, definitely has scoured the entire island at several points throughout the month, looking for things. What is there anything in this particular area that she could just pull out of her ass, be like, yeah, this is what I was looking for?
I mean, there's wild onions.
Not good enough for me.
There's
Good
wild
enough.
onions, maybe some milk grass.
Oh, even
She's
better.
not an alchemist. She doesn't know
Pardon
shit.
me? Oh.
No,
grass.
Agatha.
I was like, hold on.
Oh.
Hold
Agatha
on.
doesn't know shit.
I will say at this point, you hear Agatha go, "You're trying to rob somebody. You chose a shit person to go after. You can either do this now, or we can do it here in about 5 seconds where I found your heart."
No, stop. Fail stance.
Seraphina's just gonna look up,
Alright.
still actively, in the ground, half not caring that this person is talking, pretending to focus in on looking at the milk grass or whatever is in her hand.
No, we're not here to rob you.
10 seconds.
I am an apothecary searching for ingredients to use for my potions.
And they are?
Of the same, I'm mentoring him, showing him what's on this island. Do we have a problem?
Yeah, you're out in the middle of fucking night, creeping around the grass while I'm walking by.
We apologize.
Well, this is the best time to see it. The leaves shine in a different light under the moonlight versus in the sun.
So I've been taught.
Give me deception with advantage.
Okay.
For both of us?
I'll say one person can make it. With advantage being the help action from the other.
Nat 20, baby.
I'm not 20, baby. The curse is lifted.
Hell yeah.
God smile upon me tonight. And that's with +5. So it's a 25.
is lifted.
Oh, hell yeah.
But, just kidding. That was my second one. The first one was
cast Silvering Burbs.
The first one was a 12. I got scared.
So a 20, is that total anything or is it just 20?
25.
25, holy shit. As you see, she kind of looks you up and down, and you see a flash of recognition. You weren't just signed on, were you?
Why?
Because that would explain. Well, you said apothecary, and...
Recognize us now?
Yeah, that rang a bell. And you see she'll completely just sheath the rapier. Apologies.
Seraphina will stand and turn now, reach out her hand to shake it.
Oh, we're not doing that just yet, but I'm not killing you, so that's good. I guess I do have to say... sorry for drawing on you. You know, just, you gotta admit, odd shit.
I don't doubt that there's people who'd rather acquire their coin through illicit means, so I can't exactly fault you for pulling a sword on us.
Well, careful now, buddy. As far as I heard, that's you now, too.
Yeah.
Pay him no mind. We'll see you later on the ship.
Oh, you will. I look forward to it.
As do I.
And she'll give a smile and a nod, and she'll just keep continuing on her grass path.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well,
I do need to get out of that habit. I'm sorry. By the gods.
well, congratulations.
Famous pirate captain Jesus F. Christ.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's so perfect.
Well, I have to congratulate you. You do pick a part and play it very well in an immediate sense.
You weren't too bad. You do need some brushing up on your lying skills, though. Your eyebrow twitches a little bit.
Oh, does it? I'll have to take note of that. Thank you. Where are the others?
Seraphina is going to be locked eyes in that direction, waiting for them to crawl their way back.
They've been standing behind you for 15 minutes.
I'll say it's a good 15, 20 seconds before they finally get over here.
Her voice is loud. I'd worried that the gods might have heard it.
Curhd is going to grab Silver and just
what the fuck are you doing? What?
Without a word, start dragging her over, a bit away from the group. In your head, you hear, "There's an Alec ship coming southward, flying royal colors. We need to get this job done, and we need to get out now."
Seraphina has gone pale as a ghost.
What?
Now, this was all in Sarah's head. You heard nothing.
No, I know. Pale as a ghost.
Okay.
Get it. You just see her face drop, and she just, "We need to get the fuck out of here. Like yesterday."
Look, I truly hate to intrude, but if there is pertinent information, that would be great. You don't have to give all the details, just what needs to happen.
We need to get the fuck out of here. Like yesterday.
Define here.
The island. We need to leave the vicinity.
You keep on saying that. You give no reason as to why we need to leave so hastily.
She just kind of puts her hands on her head and scratches her head, and she's like, "Let's just say there's some very not nice people who want to do some very not nice things to me and my compatriot here, and they're heading in this direction currently."
We'll see what we can do. See if we can leave port a little sooner rather than later. Worst comes to worst. Keep you well hidden. I don't know if the ship is particularly safe for that anymore, though.
So the faster we get back, the better.
Yes, agreed.
Seraphina's already making her way.
Very well.
Alimna is briskly behind.
We need the map. We need the bargaining tool. You get the map in its hands. Greedy fuck like Vabago's going to go right for the treasure.
God damn it. We don't have time for that.
We need to make time.
Then we need to make some very quick time.
Curhd points to the monument. Then let's go.
Spins on her heel and fucking books it. Speed walking.
I suppose we can ask for permission after the fact. It looks a little better.
To whence are we booking?
Curhd's heading for the center of the spiral.
Okay.
Hopefully we can get this done in a night. We'll see how this goes.
You come to the middlemost post, which stands just a smidge taller than the rest.
Let's see. I'm gonna slap Seraphina with guidance again.
Cool.
Get smacked. You seem the most panicked right now. Let's see. Can I roll Arcana to see if anything will immediately kill us if we start moving logs?
Ooh, interesting. Yes, please roll me Arcana.
Because it feels like it's going to be the magical...
May I help with that?
You want to help? Yes, please help. Let's see.
I will ask, how are you helping Pale? What method are you using?
Well, first I would also need to know how Alimna is rolling Arcana here to help him.
Probably looking for kind of remnants of components, any glyphs, any kind of getting that feel for the weave TM, the magical energy that is pertinent in the area, any sign that magic has been recently cast, like abnormal scorch marks, or something like that. And I guess maybe not too recently, I guess, if people have been avoiding this area for a hot minute, but stuff like that.
Okay.
Then, being a sorcerer of just magic, I see Pale would be able to help suss it out.
Okay, yeah, in which case, give me Arcana with advantage.
Woo, okay. That is gonna be a dirty 20 then.
Nice.
Did you also add guidance?
I don't have guidance.
I have guidance.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I was thinking of Sarah. My bad.
However, Sarah is going to do her own check.
Okay.
You should be the one that's checking for physical traps.
So, you got a 20, correct?
Dirty, yeah.
Dirty. With your dirty 20, looking at this thing, there is a very odd kind of barren state in this spire. The rest of this plain kind of grows well enough with like the sandyish kind of dirt, black and grainy in texture. But in the spire, nothing grows, except for where this middle spire is. You see like tufts of grass grow against the pole. Amongst this growth, facing the west, is a like patch of moss. So on just one random side, there is moss. But in terms of like anything dangerous or like to go against you, I don't know if you detect any kind of like remnants of any schools of magic. Indeed, there's not really anything to put it upon. You don't see any runes, you don't see anything that could act as a ward or a like sigil unless someone like carved it underneath the ground.
Okay.
So I don't think you think there's anything weirdly arcane. There's something odd with the grass growing, but past that, no.
I'm gonna wait to see what Silver gets on hers, because that could be either a good place to pull logs from, or that will, like, this patch area is trying to hide a physical trap or something, you know? So, Silver, it's up to you.
Woohoo. Yeah, I guess she's just gonna kind of search around the immediate area if there's anything obviously that would indicate like something has been moved purposefully, or looks mildly out of place. That would indicate a lever of some sort or a button or I don't know.
That'd be investigation.
Wabam.
Can I provide... See, you already have guidance. Can I provide help by, like, pointing out the kind of patch, see if it's anything?
I'm gonna say you're really focusing on the Arcana part right now.
That's fair. I guess these are happening at the same time.
Yeah.
24.
Oh, hell yeah.
24.
Nice.
Looking around the like various logs, you see there are 13 in total, pretty evenly spaced out. Some of them do have symbols. You see one has an M, one has a V, but most of them don't actually have anything. I will say the ones you do get are M, V, X, and I.
Those are Roman numerals.
Mm-hmm.
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 No.
No.
Nuh-uh.
No.
What are the Romans?
Who are the Romans that you speak of?
Let's see, that'd
Who
be...
is this Romaine and why does he have his own numerals?
Latin is ancient Ovish.
My father was a Roman.
I'm sorry, Gasta, what were you saying?
No, you're totally fine. Past those symbols, you do see, like, accompanying on those poles on the opposite sides, there is, like, a small indent, as if, like, the wood has started to rot away into the poles. So there's 4 poles, they have symbols on them, and then the other side, there's, like, a small indent.
Where is that small indent where the moss is? Where is the moss in relation?
The moss is on the middlemost post,
Okay.
Facing west.
Okay.
facing west.
She's going to just point out, obviously, the characters and the indents on the wood.
Yeah, so you all are made privy to this.
Okay. The V and I could either be 4 or 6. There's no telling.
What order do those letters appear in?
They are just randomly dispersed about. It seems like they have no general order. It's just an M, a V, an X, and an I.
God, I forget what M is. Is that 50?
1,000.
1,000? Okay, that was my second guess. So it's, if it has to do with those combined values, 1,000.
15, 16?
Yeah, 1,016 or 14. And that's why my thought is that it doesn't have to do with the added values, because it could be either or. Unless something specific happened on those dates, I don't think it has to do with the added value.
Gasta?
Mhm.
How many of the Roman numerals are on each log here? As in, are there a certain amount of...
There is just one Roman numeral on each log that does bear any kind of symbol.
And going from the outside in, what's the first to the last?
It goes M, then V, then X, then I.
10,059. 1,059.
How'd you get that?
MVXI.
In feet. That's...
It goes from the largest, M, V, then XI.
Ah, I see.
1,000. No, that's not...
No, yeah, it'd be, I don't know why they'd put the V there, though. There is a L. L is 50.
Yeah, V is just 5.
L is 50, C is 100.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh,
So while the smart people are talking about,
smart people things.
Ramon's mathematical equation over here, Can Curhd start digging up the mossy patch?
Yes. Go ahead.
I was
Yes.
gonna say I could also do a nature check and see if there's any particular reason it's more grown right there versus everywhere else, but I guess you're digging.
I guess we're also trying to follow normal Earth rules of Roman numerals when this is Gasta's world. Who fucking knows how they go?
What would that be to make sure that we're interpreting?
You're interpreting it right.
Okay, cool.
Curhd, you dig down and you see a extremely kind of flat wooden box with a small lock on it.
Is it a combination lock?
No.
Damn.
Damn it!
Damn, that would have been so fun.
You see, it does have a something that looks like a lock, but it looks to just be like a welded piece of metal onto it that does bear a number.
What's the number?
What's on the box?
What's in the box?
The number bears 2051.
The only one of those that we have is 5 and 1.
Does there seem to be any sort of moving element to this, or is it just like a key lock?
It doesn't even seem to have a key. It just seems to be like a piece of metal that is melted onto the box to keep it closed, and then the number 2051.
Yeah, I think Curhrd's gonna...
So theoretically, you could just pry off the metal and open it.
Something tells me that will explode.
I was gonna say Curhd hands it to Silver, but Curhd knows Silver and explosions and keeps it far away.
Damn it. You really think I would blow that up? There's a piece of paper inside it. Kind of need that.
Yeah, I don't think you do it on purpose.
I'll eat shit, you bastard.
You first. It's gonna hand Silver the box. Alright, so we got the box. Supposedly it has a map to the greatest treasure of all times. I suppose we don't need to open it first, but it's worth leverage if it's just a box. That might have something in it.
In which case, you're taking a gamble. Very nice. Very nice decision.
It's better if we open it. It's one thing to persuade Captain with a map. It's another to persuade him with a box that might have a map. If we don't, we're back to square one or worse.
So you guys have the box. Mm-hmm. There's a number on the box. You have the different symbols on the poles that have indents on them.
Yes.
Flip all the poles until key appears.
Yes.
Let's see, it's 2051 or 15?
5-1.
5-1.
5-1. In what order?
MVXI.
It's in the number 2051.
No. What for the Roman numerals?
MVXI.
MVXI.
I feel like we're overthinking this.
We might be.
It might be.
My kingdom for a rogue with a lock-picking set.
I didn't know you could pick away the melted metal.
How movable do the logs seem, if at all?
The logs themselves do not seem movable. The indents do seem to have some kind of movability to them.
Elaborate.
Oh my god, we've got to move the symbols till they are actually in the correct thing. So instead of M, we need whatever 2000 is, yeah? For the first digit, 0 for the second, 5 for the first.
Okay. I just thought they were static.
I did.
Okay.
I did too. I'm dumb.
Yeah. Okay. If they're rotatable, then it would be.
The poles are static. The actual indents aren't.
That.
So we can rotate
That
the poles.
would have.
Thing is, we can't put 2000. Or the indents on, if we look closer, can they be found on other ones? Can we rotate other ones? Because we can't.
It doesn't look like, but saying you look closer at the indent, you see they're kind of all weird shaped ovals, and they all have a seam that goes around them.
A seam?
Yeah, like a button.
Oh, like a button. Oh.
Interesting.
M twice.
You push in M twice, you see the indent goes and slowly exhales out. Slowly comes out. And as you hit that M twice, you see that the metal on the lockbox starts to glow red.
Okay.
That's either good or very, very bad. Okay, so it'd be X 5 times then, and then just I once.
With every press of the button, X 5 times, I once. Every press of the button gets this piece of metal more and more hot, and by the time you hit one, it is fully dripping off of the seam of this box.
Ah.
To the point where it is now able to be opened.
Do one of you alchemists have gloves that can clear that away to open it without burning yourselves?
What, do we look like metal workers to you? We only deal with boiling hot, not hot metal hot.
Speak for yourself.
Right, you're the explodey one.
Pulls out a pair of blacksmith's gloves. I got this.
All right.
Curd opens the box.
Okay, what is in the box? Curd opened it.
What's in the box?
In the box
What's in the box?
is a wrapped tightly, deeply yellowing piece of what looks like some kind of parchment.
Yeah. Curd's going to very carefully lift it out and unfurl it.
So you unfurl this, and opening up, you see nothing.
Gah.
Not even a reflection.
This isn't the Dragon Warrior scroll.
How do you mean a reflection? No reflection on it. It does truly just seem to be an empty piece of paper.
Arcana Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Arcana
Helping.
Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Actually, what is your arcana?
It is +4. It's not too great, but
Perhaps I should have a look. I have a +5.
Mine's +7.
Ah, fair.
well, I did get a 22. I re-rolled and got a 22.
Good job.
That's what I did. I contributed.
Good job.
Yay.
The guy with the +4 kind of helped.
You're dead.
Oh, Gasta's dead.
No.
Bye, Gasta.
I was fucking muted. Okay.
Oh, no. It's not just me.
We gotta stop hitting you guys.
So
Just
with,
let the laughs
with
happen.
Arcana, how are you examining this? You're just like, is there a focus you're waving on it?
Yeah, kind of probably waving the focus. He has also kind of looking for any inconsistencies. Okay, is this paper?
This is paper.
Oh, how does this survive? Whatever. You're about to get is this paper or parchment throughout this entire campaign. I took one history of the book class. Anyways, so probably looking for inconsistencies in the paper, also kind of seeing how it was probably rolled up, seeing if that had like some kind of knotting thing of some type.
Yeah. You see a lot of like dents into this, whatever it is, this paper, like on one side. Meanwhile, the middle has like mostly blank spaces, maybe a few dents. In terms of how it was rolled, it seems to have just been like rolled into its own body and quickly put into the case to keep its shape. No wax or anything.
But you said it was dense on the edges while being thinner in the middle in spots.
Yeah, it's denser in some spots, and some spots have like less impact.
Okay, this might end up being nothing. I'm gonna take a piece of paper and pencil because he probably has that on him. This fucking nerd.
Okay.
And
Or cool.
and he's gonna kind of flip it over and kind of rub it, see if it produces anything because of the difference in indents.
It does.
Haha!
Very good. As you trace your pencil back and forth to create a kind of like shadow imprint on this paper, slowly but surely, words are revealed. And it reads, "They say I stole the moonlit tide and carved my name into heaven's hide. But cursed was I by kin of shade, a box of want by night was made. For fools, it said, this gift is cast. The first to ask shall hold it fast. It opens not to brave or wise, but to the selfish dressed in lies. I spat, I swore, I would not bend. No devil's deal shall be my end. I took the box and walked alone to hide its heart from blood and bone. Where sea winds twist and forests sigh, beneath a split and cloudless sky, I buried deep the cursed prize, where pine meets palm and silence lies. Not on sand, but not on stone, not near storm, yet not alone. The trees stand tall, yet sway and lean, a place half tamed and half between. No compass true, no tide shall guide, no bird will sing, no boats may bide. But those whose hearts ring clean and clear may hear the box when none are near. So let the greedy chase in vain, let cowards drift and captains strain. The unworthy cry, they shall not see what waits beneath the dreaming tree."
Can you send that in chat?
I will.
Can you?
Absolutely.
Yep. Thank you.
And at the end, it is signed Jerecoi Wimund.
Wow.
Okay.
Jamiroquai.
Wow.
Stop.
Pale turns around. He's in the big cat in the hat.
Not even walking towards you yet moving.
Well, unfortunately, I already see a few issues. First of all, well, it's a map of some sorts. It's not a traditional map. I don't know how well he'll take to this, and may I point out yes, no one who's greedy will find it. That might not end well for a ship of pirates. But for your sake, and he turns to Seraphina, at least we have it.
Well, this is just fucking fantastic. You think he'll take that? I think we've done our fair share of work towards that.
It's possible he might. He is rather eccentric, and a good riddle might entice him, possibly. Worth a shot at least. He seems like half confident.
And as you say, if he's truly only blessed by luck, who's to say he wouldn't take it?
True, I suppose. Well, we have our map per se. I suppose we can try and see if we can get off this island now.
Please and thank you.
Alright, so we trade him the map in exchange for the island's debt, and hopefully his greed takes over and he goes running after the treasure, and we leave tonight.
Hopefully. And if...
Oh, give me the copy.
Hands it over. 0 questions.
Eats it.
What?
What?
You could have just burned that.
No, someone can reconstruct the ashes.
Not taking any chances of scraps being around.
Enough magic can reconstruct ashes. This was a way. He's just gonna roll it back up and hand it to Seraphina. Let's get going.
Alrighty then.
Wait, I'm so confused. Curd, what did you eat?
The copy that I made.
The copy.
I ate the map copy that
the copy.
Alimna made.
I see.
That aluminum made.
Got it.
Like I did it on paper rather than on it directly itself. I ate that.
Yeah, the bumps copy to make sure that there is no double of the map out there.
Gotcha.
We have the one and only copy to Curhrd's knowledge.
Okay. In which case, are you guys heading to the ship or back to the Smash Skull?
Let's head back to the ship because I feel like we don't have a lot of time to waste.
Sure. Okay. You all head back to the ship, led by Alimna, and heading on to dock, you do see that there are a couple of rowdy sailors coming back on. You know, after a night of merriment, they come aboard. They watch you guys as you come aboard. As Alimna, up on top of the crow's nest, you hear, "Hey, Alimna!"
Who's up there?
You look up and you see Thom. It's kind of like grizzled, half-elven guy with leather jacket, like a brown leather jacket, and a kind of handkerchief that he has hung from his neck.
Yes?
Cabin wants you to give him a tour before they bed down.
Yes. That is something I can do.
All right.
I feel like that's a second priority, but...
There was another, but they've already got the tour, so you're good.
Another new person?
Yep. Well, news a stretch.
Who?
But yeah, give him the round and send him off.
Who is it, do you mind?
Don't worry, you'll see him again.
Alright, whatever. And do you want... he's gonna turn to everyone else. Do you want the tour now or after we speak with the captain?
After.
Figured. To the captain's quarters we go. We have priorities and we have them fast.
I have my priorities straight.
Yeah, are you guys you're heading to the captain's quarters immediately?
Before we speak, who's doing the talking and exactly what are we asking for?
I suppose I will do a little more of the talking. Simply that the town has something of value to trade, rather than paying traditional monetary value. Say, put the offer up, give further details as we go along. We'll see where it leads.
Okay, I don't think we should bring in the goods with us then. I think a couple people should stay ashore with the goods by a nice, hot fire. Because what's stopping him from just taking them from us?
He has a little bit more honor than that, but I can see your point. Fair enough. You too, I suppose?
I suppose.
Or actually, Curhd, it might be good for you to come in with me since you are the spokesperson with... I forgot his name. The person of the town. It might be good if you come in and speak on his behalf at least slightly, and better.
Yorick, I believe was his name.
Yorick?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, if we're talking about the head of the scrappers, it's Yorick.
Yes, you will know. You're better. You can speak slightly on his behalf, because you wanted a town representative. Let's see what we can do.
Okay.
Okay, you all head to the captain's quarters. And as you get there...
Wait, quick question. Pale, where you at?
Pale will likely be with Silver near the campfire.
Bet. Okay.
The alchemists have just made the biggest, grandest fire of like multiple colors possible. Just absolutely overdoing it.
Sorry, are you making a fire on the ship or on the beach?
Beach.
Good.
The beach.
No ship on fire.
Okay.
Not again.
So you guys are not on the ship yet. But Curhd and Alimna are. Got it. As you two head to the captain's quarters, I assume you knock, Alimna. Yeah, you rap it thrice, and immediately the door opens, and you see Agatha come out. This, like, pretty tall, almost like phoenix-esque Aarakocra with these, like, different, like, red, orange, and yellow plumages in this kind of long, sweeping captain's coat with a bandolier just kind of tied tightly around her waist with a couple of flintlocks in it. You see she kind of like has one hand on the hilt of her rapier. As she looks down at you, he's available. And she'll kind of step aside for you two to come in as she departs.
Perfect.
As you two step in, Curhd, you and Alimna both see very quickly a small, worn black book goes into the inner pocket of the captain as he'll look up. Right, gosh, a bit late, isn't it? Thought you'd be off the bed.
Well, I don't think the Night Navigator should be going to bed this early, do you think?
No, I suppose I was, referring to your nuance here. But, no, fair enough.
We do have something to speak with you briefly about. It is in regards to the payment that the town will make for the goods that we have recently acquired.
Do you know?
Yes.
All right.
They have something of value that isn't necessarily traditional monetary, no gold or silver, but something valuable nonetheless that will probably pique your interest if you are open to the idea of not taking gold or silver.
No gold or silver? I don't know how open I am to it, but I'm willing to hear you out. Please, come in, close the door behind you.
Of course. He closes the door behind him and probably sits down. He's very chill.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're familiar with women. Women? How do I...
Women.
Wimund.
Yes.
Wimund.
Jerecoi Wimund.
Jerecoi Wimund. Wimund. I'm gonna lose my mind. I have it. It's written down in front of my face, and my brain is still crying, trying to process this.
Yes.
This is Curhd's brain.
Jerecoi Windmill.
Sure, you're familiar with Wimund.
You see, he kind of like reaches up to his cap and pulls it off to reveal a balding head with like a few liver spots in there, and some like what's left of like graying hair as he kind of takes down, puts his hat over his chest. Aye, I do, first captain. And he puts it back on.
It would be something of his. A map, also not in the traditional sense, unfortunately, but a guide to his treasure.
Oh, don't tear me now, boy, huh?
It's...
I've hurt my heart on many a thing like it.
We already have it in our possession, and it seems authentic enough.
Kind of looks at the both of you. Alright, well...
Not in my possession. I probably should have been more clear. Silver has it on shore.
Well, bring her. What am I doing waiting around?
But would this be sufficient? An untraditional map by Wimund?
I'd have to see what it leads to. Or I'd be inclined, to be sure.
Alimna looks at her. Kind of a your call type thing.
Map for the town's debt.
Right, well I'd need to see the map, wouldn't I?
How about first we write up a contract that says if we deliver you such a map, Silver takes over the town's debt. We sign that, and then if it's to your liking and authentic, we're all set. If it's not to your liking...
You're quite bold.
I know this man did not just sign me up to pay for it.
No, you become the holder of the debt. AKA the debt is now owed to Silver.
Ah.
You're quite bold for a fledgling.
You're getting a look from Alimna like, are you fucking insane?
This is nothing. I've done much bolder.
Worst case scenario, I suppose you could work her till the day she drops.
You see, he's not even looking at you anymore, Alimna. He's just locked eyes with Curhd.
Gulp.
I'll give you my word that I'm not to take it. I just want to look at it, determine it's actually what you say it is, and then I'm more than willing to write up something for you.
Can I make an insight check? What are the chances that he upholds an agreement made without just deciding he's got both, he's our captain, he's owed whatever we're holding?
Hey, don't forget, you're also dealing with a idiot's farm.
Oh, come on, don't turn on me now.
No.
It's a 14.
Could I add some help to him?
How would you do that?
Basically giving him mild side eyes of like, basically, I think is true, and also I know the captain better. So it's like one of those things where it's like,
I'm gonna need...
like, you know when someone side eyes you where it's like, yeah, this is probably correct, or nah, he's bullshitting you, you know?
I say if you want to give me something verbal, I could absolutely grant advantage.
I ain't gonna say shit.
I'm gonna say shit.
Think I'm gonna speak about my captain in front of my captain? You think I'm an idiot? You think I have a death wish?
That's the case, then I'll have to say a 14 stands. Curhd, you know that this guy is a swindler. He's not trustworthy. He's a pirate. He's one of like the more well-known pirates. Right now he does seem earnest and maybe a little bit offended. He's not being trusted.
Maybe a little.
Curhd's gonna just stand up, walk over to the nearest porthole, open it. Silver! Bring the box!
She's gonna like turn that direction. Fuck's sake. Douse the fire. Makes her way back. You coming?
Pour some sand on it, swirl it around.
Stamp on it, swirl it around. Feel it, make sure it's cool.
Kick some sand on it. Yes. Yay.
Smokey the bear weeps.
Oh no.
Hey, he's retired.
We're being summoned.
Clearly, he did yell your name.
Unless you want to stay out here by yourself.
Rather not.
That's what I thought. Let's go.
Indeed, we head onto the ship.
As you two come onto the ship and you head towards the captain's quarters, you kind of enter into that hallway that does hold the captain's door, and you see 3 kobolds, red, smallish kobolds huddled near the door that says "Keep Out." And as they see you, you see one of them smashes a small bottle on the floor and goes, "Scatter!" And 3 of them just spread out in all these different areas. One nearly trips you over as they run past.
What in the bloody...
I love those 3.
Interesting.
Scatter!
I love those 3 with my entire soul.
It's like the scene in Ratatouille where...
I would do anything for them.
Seraphina's gonna knock on the door.
It's open.
Poke her head in.
Fail.
I've been summoned.
Right. Yes, you two. Back from your late night apothecary, I'm told.
Ah, yes.
Hopefully you found what you need.
Some ingredient finding is all.
Plenty, actually.
Good. Good to hear. I hear you also have a map you found. Let's give it a look, shall we?
Sarah's gonna look at Alimna and Curhd. Look between the 2 of them. This is cool? Okay, cool. Just hands it to him. Holds it out.
You hand him the paper or the box?
The box.
Okay. He opens it, takes out the piece of paper, unscrolls it, and looks on both sides.
Oh, yes, forgot about that part. Head pulls the same trick when he does the paper thing.
You see, he watches you scrape kind of graphite or lead or whatever across, slowly hone out words. In the middle of doing that, he'll just kind of rip it out from under the paper you're doing. It's moonweed. And he'll go over to a porthole with the paper, stick his hand out with the paper in it, wait a little bit, and he'll pull it back in. At which point you'll see, almost like when you burn a paper that has lemon juice on it, it kind of the words and then what is also a small, very nondescript map on the paper. And so slowly walk over, reading the paper and reading the poem. Okay.
Will it work to cover the town's debt, per se?
Let's let's say sure. Yeah. I'm willing to sign over the debt for this in me position alone.
Of course.
Alright. Alimna, you wanna draft it or?
Yes, I suppose that is my job.
Yes, it is, for sure.
He's going to start writing up that contract and just plop it down. Believe I got all the terms correct. Let me know if I made any mistakes, of course.
Put down another place to have a signature. I want Mr. Curhrd's Hancock on it. I want him to sign.
Alright then. Does that.
And he'll look at the contract and turn it towards you, Curhd.
Seraphina's kind of gonna side-eye Curhd, like, what did you do?
Alimna's just gonna set his quill down.
Curhd signs his full name. Curhd Rathinine.
As you finish signing, hand him back the paper, and he'll sign his name. Captain Ptolemy Vobago. I appreciate someone who can stick by themselves.
I appreciate serving under a captain of his word.
Good. Now let's appreciate each other by never questioning each other again. You to me especially.
Aye, Captain.
That's better. And he'll close the box on the map. Alright. It wasn't a lot, really. I suppose it doesn't take a lot to feed this small-ass town for a couple of months or so. It's down in storage. I can have you all deliver, or... I can get Merack to do it. Or maybe even Ben, if he's not too dead on.
I think it's best if we deliver it. If those are our other options.
Alright, suit yourself. Oh, by the way, Alimna, did Dom catch you about, the tower?
Yes, he also mentioned something about another crewmate.
Aye, yes. An old friend of mine. Well, of the crew. Took himself a bit of a break, but I knew he'd be back, innit?
May I ask who?
Ah, yes, my old boy Ratter.
Alright. He just kind of gives that a... Okay, I don't know who that is. And I'm assuming there's like a filing system for contracts or some shit. If there wasn't when Alimna arrived, there probably is now.
There is now.
You would have definitely had to set up your own system.
I had to set up my own system.
Alimna comes with his own filing cabinet.
Damn it.
Oh.
So yeah, do you go to log away this contract?
Yeah, he does that. And, alright, I suppose we drop off the goods and then the tour. Does that sound alright with everyone?
Reasonable.
Alimna, as you go to stow away this contract, you see that of the new crew contracts of your friends, and then an additional one, a new one.
He's probably going to look at it, just in hopes that there's an actual fucking name on that.
Yeah. If you check the signature, you see that it has been signed recently by someone named Bemillion Kopag.
I knew it!
Ooh,
Sorry.
levels, buddy.
Sorry, I thought I was muted. The one time I thought I was muted.
Oh, buddy.
Dear viewers, we apologize.
I don't.
But he's probably going to store that away silently, and then as the squad TM makes their way down to wherever the goods are being stored, he's going to turn to Silver and Curhd, the bartender at the Smashed Skull. What was his name again?
Bim.
Is it short for anything? Do you know?
Hells if I know. Good, did you get his full name ever?
Well, the person who signed on, I got to look at their contract, and Bemillion sounds like it could be long for something.
Long for something. Seraphina's gonna side-eye to Curhd. That sounds a little bit too familiar.
He looks devastated at this news.
Huh. We should...
You should talk to him.
Yeah.
A nice conversation ought to do well.
I mean, we could always personally confirm it.
Curhrd's gonna pick up the first box and start lugging stuff ashore. He's taking it to Yorick.
Yeah. I'll say you all, grab some, boxes of provisions, first aid supplies, sewing supplies, repair stuff for small sailing vessels. Takes a good, maybe, hour and a half of hard work taking it all over to Yorick's place, who's very central in town. He has, one of the only places that has, a sort of warehouse vibe to it. And, yeah, he takes it all on. I mean, thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. The Shantytown appreciates it.
Don't mention it.
He looks at you, Curhd. What's up with Silver?
Rough night. Bad news. But, a little bit better now.
Yeah. Been there, done that. Ate a mustard sandwich in the morning, felt pretty good.
Keep that in mind.
That's an interesting phrase.
It's not a phrase at all. I actually just eat a mustard sandwich in the morning when I'm hungover.
That's so nasty. Interesting habit.
Interesting remedy you choose.
Well, I mean, it's not like just any bread, right?
No, yes, you got to be really particular on your bread with your mustard sandwiches.
I mean, I shake it up. I got a ciabatta going on. Maybe some focaccia. I'm really...
Well, at least you didn't say sailor's biscuit.
Just for shits and
No,
giggles.
I don't need hardtack. Not anymore.
Since Curhrd's stint with the blue juice, Seraphina, I'm sure, has stocked up on hangover remedies. She's gonna pull one out of her bag and just hand it to Yorick. Just be like, why don't you just have that for when you need it, probably tomorrow morning?
He kind of looks at it. What are you handing him exactly? Is it a vial of liquid or something?
Yeah.
Okay. How well does it spread?
You drink it.
Oh.
You're used to drinking, aren't you?
Stop.
Kind of looks at it incredulously. Okay. I'll try anything once.
You can drink it with your mustard sandwich if you like. It's just that'll probably help you a bit more.
It ruins the profile. What are you, nuts? Now, if you did have nuts, those do go good on the sandwich. Anyway, it's 2 a.m. Good night, guys.
Good night.
And, good luck, I guess.
Thanks.
Yeah. You guys have given Shantytown their month-and-a-half provisions.
We're good people.
You did it.
Yeah.
I will move your reputation slider upward.
We have a reputation.
Yay.
You, as a personal crew, have a reputation slider based on what actions you do or do not do.
I thought that was sarcastic. I thought you were making a Fallout
No. No, I'm using the D&D reputation rule.
Keyword, everybody likes that.
Oh, hell yeah.
So benefits or disadvantages come with each side.
Ooh.
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
It's cool to be nice.
What else do you all do?
Well, delivery aside, I suppose we take it up for the night, shall we?
Don't forget we still have our tour.
Yes, I
You do have a tour.
do owe you a tour.
Ha, how could I forget?
Yeah, you thought you could get out of it, didn't you?
I do wish to look more at the ship, yes.
From here, I'm going to give the reins to Merack to narrate what you as new crew see, experience, who you meet.
Fuck, I don't know parts of a ship.
You can just say upper, lower deck, near the wheel, near the rudder,
Okay.
whatever.
Oh, you're probably the worst person for this job. Anyways, so Alimna kind of guides you guys back onto the boat, and he's actually gonna kind of pull Curhd up front a little bit. Suppose you should probably meet a little bit more of the navigation crew, since that is at least in part what you're going to be doing. I suppose you have already met Marco and Polo. Am I stupid? Are they the only ones? They might be the only ones.
No, so there's day crew and night crew.
Okay, sorry.
In terms of the night navigation, that is you and Marco and Polo. Curhd, you see both Marco, this human guy, dreads, big dangly earrings, lots of tattoos over himself, and his small little monkey with long hairy arms named Polo, who currently has a small leather cup that rattles with what you assume is something like dice. As Marco kind of still nursing their wound, just waves at you all.
Seraphina will just nod up there.
Trying to remember who's on day crew for navigation. It's Thom, isn't it?
Yeah, Thom's the lookout, and then you got Delta, who kind of like drives the ship.
Okay, so and he kind of where is Thom? Where's he hiding?
Is still up in the crow's nest, that like small bucket at the very top of the center mast.
That would be Thom. He's been here the longest. And then kind of lowers his voice and will remind you about it constantly. Unfortunately, because you are going to be working with him, I suppose you will hear quite a lot more than the average crew member. I wish you luck. And next would be Delta helping with navigation slightly. And then the wheel it had. Where is Delta?
You see that Delta is currently like chatting with a bunch of people. For context, Thom is like a half-elven individual, kind of like got, white and black hair that's receding at the hairline, big grizzled beard, kind of stockier guy, simple like brown leather gear and like a giant leather belt that kind of holds what looks like a sort of like rifle type on his back. As for Delta, you see they are this like pink tiefling individual with almost like a wolf cut type deal with one like full sleeve on their right side, as they are just like out loud laughing, like full belly laughing with a group of what seems like some like smaller crew members, maybe like oarsmen or whoever is just like swabbing the deck. She's just chatting them up, having a great time. This like very bubbly personality, like almost direct opposite of Thom, who is quietly sulking up in the top of the crow's nest.
So that would be Delta. I would be careful around them.
What? The pickpockets?
No, the charismatic type, as I'm sure you can see, but the one who likes to use it to manipulate others towards their advantage, simply for the fun of it. Don't fall for it, or them.
Interesting.
Don't fall for them.
Thank you.
And then he kind of turns to Silver and Pale. Did I hear bottle crash outside before you came in?
Yes.
Yes, actually.
Do you know where the three of them ran off to?
They all scattered in different directions.
I suppose if you're calling out that there were exactly three of them, then you know these three very well.
Yes, those would be Lock, Stock, and Barrel. They have lived on this ship their entire lives.
Rock, Stock, and the last one you said?
Barrel.
Let's see if I can hunt them down somewhere. That sounds like an easy task, but it is not. Am I able to find them even kind of?
You know that they stick around the cannons if they are hiding.
Yeah, probably where the cannons are. And I guess that's where I will give that tour. I suspect that this part of the ship is probably an absolute wreck with just kind of gunpowder everywhere and probably also kind of trinkets from the three of them, if I had to make a guess.
Absolutely. Well, some trinkets you do not see, but definitely evidence of them existing in this space. As you hear a like very frantic clatter over in the side near like one of the like more, run down kind of cannons.
And it sounds like they're here right now?
Yeah, you hear like, shh, come on, shut up, I'm trying.
Lock, Stock, Barrel, you should probably come meet the new crewman.
Are you saying stock or
Stock.
shock?
Lock, stock, and barrel.
It's the parts of a gun.
I'm listening because Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, you see slowly, almost kind of bashfully, 3 different like red kobolds of varying sizes. You see one has like a broken left horn, the others have like varying sizes of horns. One has an eye patch. As they all come out in this kind of like rattier clothing, covered in gunpowder, as they all kind of come out and immediately salute. Alimna, you know for a fact you don't salute on this ship.
I turns to Silver and Pale. I suppose you will be working with these three.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Please refrain from swearing in front of them. They already hear it enough.
Immediately those 3 go, fuck, fucking.
Oh, these three are interesting.
This is gonna be so good for my sanity.
They do pick up things quickly. Luckily, there is someone on your side for that. She should be around here somewhere. And I guess we're gonna go hunt down Do you know where Goethe is?
They both look at each other, look back at you, point out at 3 different doors. That way! No, that way! No, shut up! I know it's that way! And they immediately start fighting. Like full fisticuffs. Just pop, pop, pop.
Please don't. He looks like he wants to get in the middle of it, but also feels like he knows better. It's just like, I'm sure I can fight her on my own. And I suppose, let's see, where do I think Gerda would be? I feel also kind of somewhere on the lower deck, probably. I don't even know where.
You know that Gerda has a hammock that's nearest to the cannonade, just because they want to be the first one to get in there. So you could probably find her in her hammock.
He's gonna kind of knock on a post. Gerda?
Yeah, you see like a small lantern is lit at her hammock, and she has on these like goggles that are like fully like Coke bottle, make her eyes look really huge as she looks up from a like small novella she was reading. Hey! Sorry, good evening. How are we doing?
Doing well. I thought I would introduce you to the new crew members as I was giving them a tour. You'll be working with these two a little bit.
Yeah, sure. Let me just... And you see she will, like, get out of her hammock, and just by 1 inch, Curhd stands above you.
Well,
Maybe it's her boots that make up the inch. Who knows? That she kind of, like, looks at all of you. Nice to meet you guys. Welcome in. Welcome to Dark Dodger. I'm Gerda. I'll be your gunner. So if you aren't good at talking to people, I guess you call me. Or just, come by and talk. I don't have a lot of time except for, cleaning cannons, so I'm good for whenever.
You'll be reporting to her.
Beautiful.
glad to make your acquaintance.
A pleasure. Oh, I see you've already met the 3 of them. As she points to your back, Pale, and you see a small piece of paper that just says "kick me" that is sticking by some unknown substance onto your back.
Some unknown substance.
Maybe some kind of pitch.
Here looks what Seraphina with a smiling grimace on the face. Are you as excited to work with them as I?
Oh, I am just giddy.
They're the worst. They are the worst. They truly are. I'll keep them in line as long as I can, but you'll have to learn. They'll stop bothering you eventually. Who am I kidding? They won't.
They are children.
And who are you, big guy?
Curhd. Joining navigation.
Curhd? Navigation. Okay. Well, hopefully you can still fight about you. It'd be a huge waste to just have, the sheer mass of you sitting behind a telescope.
Curhd's stunned. Curhd don't know what to say.
Is she flirting?
She seems just very matter of fact, like, yeah, I hope you can fight.
Better be able to fight, bitch.
Yeah, you better be able to fight.
Yeah, he's just confused. Nobody's ever really questioned his martial prowess before.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
He handles his metal prey well.
Yeah, it really seems like it. Yeah, okay. Hey, Alimna, did you see where Agatha was?
Last I saw her, she was at the captain's quarters, but had to speak to the captain, and she left.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna track her down before I bed out. And she'll kind of like full dog ear the novella, throw it into her bed. I'll see you all around. Good luck. And she'll give one last glance to all of you, and we'll walk out of the dorm. I say dorm, the place where the crew sleeps.
Think who else would probably be down here? I'm trying to think if I want to go for Finley or Jin, who I think is kind of closer around.
Jin is probably closer.
Okay. So he kind of leads you to this back area, and it gets very distinctly more pristine. And once again, he kind of knocks on the wood. Jin, are you in there?
As you knock, you all see there is a like large ass, almost like poster type thing that says, "Are you bleeding? Yes, no." It's like a like skill tree kind of thing, like leading to if you need to bother her. It kind of all sums up like, unless you are truly dying, do not enter.
I'm dying to see what's on the other side.
And you hear, yeah, I'm here.
I have some new crew members that you might want to meet.
Right. And you hear the door unlock.
He kind of steps aside to let everyone kind of introduce themselves.
As the door opens, you get this like huge wave of like a vinegar smell as you see like these like weird kind of like worn leather gloves and what looks like a harvested sponge. Stands this kind of, elven individual. They've got makeup that does a arrow down their eye with this eyeshadow. They wear their hair with a bunch of braids. They've got like nice but very, very like simple clothing that doesn't have a lot of detail to it. This room it looks like it was just installed. Like it looks like new wood in this place. It's very clean.
Much more liking it in here.
Quite.
At least two of them are a little more practical. No offense. He says to Curhd.
Fuck you, I smell like flowers.
No. Yeah, at least two of them are able to appreciate cleanliness. Hi to all of you. I'm Jin Rummy. You just call me Jin. If you need me, refer to the poster. If you still need me, I guess come on in. I will be doing all of your physicals later. Just don't worry about it.
They're very thorough.
No, well, yeah, I guess. It's just, checking, double checking.
Drop your pants. Cough.
Oh, so you've done one before. I'm kidding. We don't do that anymore. No, just, making sure you don't have a fever. You're not bringing on scurvy. If you have scurvy, I'll just send you down with an orange, whatever. Okay, I'll see y'all later then.
Hopefully not.
Uh-huh.
As we kind of walk away to wherever Finley is hiding, Alimna's kind of gonna lean down to both Seraphina and Pale. They also have quite an extensive library. We'll see what I can do in that department.
Ooh.
Interesting.
If you want any books, you have to do the delicate balancing act of warming up to her without talking too much.
I see.
And then, where's Finley?
Are you heading down to the storage area for Finley?
I suppose.
Yeah, you guys head back down to the storage area which by the way, was absolutely trashed. It's like boxes are everywhere, barrels are unlatched to like walls, so they just roll. Piles of paper stacked super high. As you guys come back in, and you do see that now a couple of candles are lit over on like a side wall, where you see a tan guy with like a leather vest on and simple robes, holding a necklace that kind of has a bunch of blue beads in it, with their eyes closed, just like praying in front of what seems to be a small shrine actually dug into the like wood of the ship.
He just kind of nods towards him and keeps his voice kind of low as to not disturb him. That would be Father Finley. And then he immediately just kind of turns and is just like, and we're going back again. As they're walking away from him. He immediately tries to rush everyone off.
Curhd lets out a big cough, just...
Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't hear you come in. As you guys hear, this guy starts standing up.
Kind of see Alimna just like, as he's facing away, but then turns back around with like a, okay, we're doing this, and like a more pleasant smile.
Alimna, good evening. How are you doing today?
I am doing quite well. We brought on some new crew, and I am the one that is giving them a tour. Sorry, I didn't want to particularly disturb you.
No, you're completely fine. Erasmus is most forgiving. Welcome to all of you. As you've probably heard from Alimna, I'm Father Finley. Mainly I'll be your quartermaster. If you need anything, any supplies, pitch, rope, whatever, come down, ask me, I'll know where it is. I typically have a good grasp on it, or if you just need, someone to talk to, I'm also here. I don't typically come up just because I like to make sure everything is more or less where it needs to be. But yeah, welcome to our little, floating church on the seas. Pleasure to have you all.
Pleasure.
Pleasure indeed.
Good to meet you.
They just kind of nod meekly and begin to sit back down.
Alimna does the, and we're moving now thing again. The second that everyone is out of earshot, it's immediately, he's from the trench. Don't piss him off.
Trench.
Who wants to do a history check?
Ooh, me!
That was so exciting.
I will say, Curhd, if you do a history check, you get one with advantage. Everyone else has to do it plain.
I shall roll. 22.
12.
24.
Yeah.
You got 12 with advantage?
The curse is back.
Wow. All right.
Welcome back, Curhd.
I got a 17 plus 7.
Curhd the Cursed.
You've heard of the Trench. It is to your extent, it's a prison in Omek that's kind of harsh. That underwater nation with, Tritons. For the 22 and the 24, you both know that the Trench is, putting it lightly, it is a series of small cramped cells that is really deep down underwater. You don't get in there by just being a bad person. You get in there by either doing something egregious to the nation of Omek, or you are too crazy or bad or some kind of escape genius for your nation's prison, so they extradite you to the Trench, and not many people get out. It is bad, it is not fun, and it usually kills who it has.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Has yet to do much. He will hit on you for drinking too much, but I thought it pertinent information for you to know who exactly you are tiptoeing around.
Appreciate it.
Think. Chef. That's good. Okay, kitchen is down here. And he guides everyone to the kitchen.
As you get lower and lower to the kitchen, which is surprisingly low on a ship, slowly the smell of fish and broth and
Too much lemon.
so much salt and so much lemon and so much rosemary just invade every kind of orifice in your head as you get closer and closer down. When you get down, you see there is a cauldron, a kind of small furnace which has a small chimney that slowly curves out the side of the ship. Other than that, it's very, very simple cookware, cooking surfaces. There is a more newer looking one, just super far in a corner that's almost darkened, which you do see has food prepared on it. And you come in to see this really small guy with one hand only, who is this almost what you would recognize as a fire genasi. Flaming hair and eyebrows, burning ember eyes, red hot pupils, as with their one hand are going to fucking town on whatever is in this cauldron. If you've ever seen that gif of the guy who's beating the shit out of fried rice.
I know you did not just say GIF.
We can have this argument later.
It's gif,
Yeah,
right? I'm not crazy.
Potato, man.
Anyway, he's really going to town on whatever's sloshing in this cauldron, as he kind of is really fucking focused in.
Chef.
What?
It's an immediate just oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
What? I'm fucking busy.
There's some new crew. I'm just giving them a talk.
Cool, though. Meet me at breakfast. My God.
Okay.
Your fish is in the corner. It's still warm, I think. There's some piece of shit coming into my kitchen. God, fucking cook all day. No one respect. Save me from scurvy.
Is it just fish?
Yeah, man. Yeah. What? Sorry. Did everything suddenly disappear?
No.
Then it's fish again.
Fish is fine. Okay.
God damn.
I found wild onions. I thought that'd help. Sorry.
Okay, yes, I can have wild onions.
Great. I didn't know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Grilby got aggressive since the last time I saw him.
Hot ass. Just continues to fix into this what looks like a giant stew pot.
He goes and grabs his fish for later.
It looks great. It looks like a very well prepared fish dish.
Yay.
It is what you're used to.
This is fish for the third time this week. It is a Tuesday. So yeah, I guess he kind of turns back. That is Chef. And we're going again. Oh, I think the only one that's left is Barrel Bin.
As you guys walk up the stairs through the storage area, you walk through the same kind of thing, passing by Father Finley, and then from an open barrel you hear.
He kind of puts a hand out before everyone passes them a little ways away. Don't bother him unless you want to lose a hand.
Who was him?
That would be Barrel Bin. Do not move him from the barrel when he's asleep.
There is a history to this man we're not hearing yet.
Does anyone look in the barrel?
Curhd absolutely looks in the barrel.
Yeah.
Gale follows.
Yeah.
Curled into a damn near perfect circle, similar to how a cat does, is a small, ruddy-looking halfling individual with so many clothes on. Truly, like, inundated with capes and waistcoats and what looks like a couple of skirts. This guy has, like, a belt wrapped, like leather belt wrapped around his head like one would a bandana, and you see he's just fully, like, snoozing.
That would be the junior mate, Barrel Ben. The last time someone tried to move him from the barrel, a damn near mutiny broke out. Do not move him from the barrel.
Got it.
Impressive.
And then it's back up to, I guess, the deck. And, well, I suppose that is everywhere and everyone you need to particularly meet. Any questions, comments, concerns?
Pretty much this entire time, Seraphina has been keeping an eye out, waiting to see Bim.
So far, you have not seen Bim yet.
We haven't seen the new guy.
No, I suppose we haven't. Let's see.
Did we go by the rudder? Didn't the captain call him Rudder?
Yes, I believe called him Rudder. Let's see. Suppose going to the oars might be worth a shot to double check.
He's probably finishing up his shift.
Or that.
If it is Bim, we saw him at the Smashed Skull a few hours ago.
Ah, true.
So which is it?
Well, if he's joining, we'll see him tomorrow.
During our physical, turn and cough.
In which case, are we all heading to bed?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Night-night time.
Okay.
Top bunk.
I will be doing my job.
I would like to do a little bit of investigation on the ship itself.
The whole ship?
Just a little here and there. I want to look around, see if it truly is cursed.
Give me Arcana.
Very well. Shall roll that. A 13.
With a 13, in terms of magic, there is like a sort of thing under the main mast of the ship, which you would most likely attribute to the coin that is enchanted and put under the mast before a ship is deemed to set sail. It's like a good luck thing, basically.
I'm more so looking for curses and blessings.
Nothing of the sort there. The coin is a blessing, technically.
You'll probably find a couple of the cannonballs blessed.
Yeah, if you go down to the quartermaster or the cannonade, a lot of the cannonballs do have this like
Blessed or...
kind of ambient static electricity with it.
Then perhaps it isn't all interesting. Theo will head back to the Smashed Skull with the others.
Oh, I thought we were sleeping on the ship. We're crewmen.
I was under the impression you were sleeping on the ship.
Oh, I thought we were going to the Smashed Skull.
Oops.
In which case, Pale shall remain.
Yeah.
Crew now. Sleep on the ship, bitch.
Sleep on the ship, bitch.
Thank you.
So hammocks do go 3 people high.
Seraphina's on top.
Okay.
It's already been claimed.
It's already
We had
been
a fight
claimed.
about it.
There was a whole thing.
Pale should take the bottom.
Ella on bottom, Kerr in the middle. That's not terrifying at all for the one under them.
I will remind you, Curhd has crystalline floating spikes behind him, so Pale will wake up to just crystal spikes aiming at him.
I will say Alimna is the night navigator, so he's not down here. He's going to do his job. But you will see what you can only assume is his bunk by the sheer amount of books that are crammed right under it. There's just like it's a fuck ton of books, and you can see where there have been probably a couple people that have just been like, this is my territory. If you get into it another time, I'm gonna kill you. Where there's probably a little more the floorboards, and a couple of his books are like half stomped on. Can I ask them to roll a perception roll? Can I do that?
Of course.
If you want to be nosy, roll perception.
I was about to ask.
Sure.
Nosy.
Pale shall perceive.
Oh, that's not very good.
With an 11.
That's a 10.
No, Rob.
Mm-mm.
No, what'd you get?
What do you mean?
I rolled a 2
is
for
what I
a
rolled.
grand total of 4.
I will say that it's not particularly hidden, but it is kind of tucked away, kind of next to the pillow. So Pale and Silver probably can kind of see it, is a white lily, and it is perfectly preserved. It has been untouched. Like, it's like from the hammock type of untouched.
Okay. So, Alimna, you head back up, and upon coming out of the, crew quarters, are immediately met with the captain and Agatha, who both look at you with this kind of knowing air of, are you ready?
Yes, I suppose it is that time. You don't mind if I am a little more hands-on with this one. They are mine, are they not?
Yeah, but you've never shown an interest in these kinds of things before. You've actively stayed out of it.
It is not something that I usually like to get into, and I suppose by more hands-on I mean present when you get them. Probably getting them ready too, I suppose. Not particularly getting my hands dirty. But I do want to be a little more involved than just watching.
Agatha will look at the captain, who will just kind of go, "Alright, he'll help tonight."
Splendid.
Back down in the crew's quarters, the creak of the timbers beneath your back become this kind of lullaby, rhythmic, steady, like the breathing of the sea. In fact, the sea laps gently against the hull of the Dark Dodger, the soft slaps and sighs mingling with the faint clatter of rope and the occasional whistle of wind or even a person through the rigging above your heads. You all lie stretched in your hammocks, each kind of gently swaying to its own slow rhythm. As the ship is docked, the air is thick with that scent of tar, salt, citrus oil, mixed in with the distant sweetness of rum and that sharper edge of sea-scrubbed sweat, that less pleasant one. The glow from lanterns on the upper deck kind of casts long, waving shadows on the underdeck walls. Are there any conversations that happen amongst you three in this moment?
Hey, Curd kind of bats underneath him. Forgot your name.
I could tell. I don't believe you've ever actually called me by my name.
Nope. Bad with him. What was it again?
I could just tell you anything and you'd probably believe it, wouldn't you?
Hey, people pick their names all the time. It's whatever you want to be called.
Palevea Nøstarok. But Pale is fine.
Pale.
Yes. How can I help?
What happened on your old ship? Why'd you get marooned here?
I chose to leave. The captain was trying to scam me out of my going towards the main continent.
Which one? We're in the middle of the ocean. Middle of the world.
The capital, I mean. Its name eludes me right now, but...
Alar?
Yes. I have a reason to be headed there. As much as I would rather head there immediately, I feel there's something that's pushed me towards this path. For what do you ask? And what have you and your friends? You seem experienced. I'll give you that.
Our last ship blew up.
And I suppose the Silver's one may have something to do with that.
Actually, not this time.
Not this time. So it's happened before.
We don't need to talk about that.
I think I infer well enough.
Precisely.
Precisely.
Curd bats at Seraphina's hammock, making it swing.
Ah, fuck off.
Do you have feeling in your crystals, Curd?
Not much. They're, equivalent to claws or nails. You push on them and it's more like I feel the pressure behind them.
Sleeping near Pale, they start to feel a little tingly.
Don't touch.
You should flick one of them.
I'm not touching them.
Kurt's gonna look down in the bunk to see what this little weirdo's up to.
Pale's lying down, head behind hands, looking up to you. Yes.
That's more unsettling. Kurt lies back down in the bunk. Either way, appreciate you coming with us.
Oh, a compliment.
Yeah, I've got your back.
And after what I said yesterday...
If you can't tell, I surround myself with assholes. Bats at Silver again.
Back off.
Then I suppose you and I will get along just fine.
Oh yeah, by the way, Pale, you might want to look out in the middle of the night. You may have some necrotic drool coming down on you. Just careful with that.
I am going to throw you from that bunk tomorrow.
Don't worry, I'll do something to stop that permanently.
Vaguely threatening.
Kurt falls asleep, I think, at this point.
And you, Silver? How exactly did you two meet?
Hell, I don't even remember. It's been the majority of our lives. I've been stuck with him good over a decade now.
How interesting. And for where did you become so versed in the skill of alchemy?
That. Actually, not too far after I met this jackass. I had a little lab at my previous living quarters. I was able to experiment on my own.
You were lucky enough to have it then.
Sure, let's call it lucky. And you, where'd you get your start?
I was taught by mostly my grandmother. Mother had not cared for alchemy as much as she did. Tell me, do you know of a book called Alchemy and You? A comprehensive guide to murder and mysterious effects?
Would I know that book? Sounds like probably.
That's up to you, man.
You probably wouldn't.
I think...
Is that like a history check? What is that?
Yeah, give me a history.
Let's do that. Okay. 22.
With that, Pale, would they recognize that book just by name?
It sounds vaguely familiar. Something you've maybe heard once or twice before, but with no author given, it's hard to place a true lock onto what you would know of it.
Yeah, I mean, it rings a bell. I don't know, I'd have to see it.
Well, you can talk to my grandmother about that. She's the one who still possesses it.
If I ever get the lovely opportunity to meet your grandmother, then.
I think you two will get along just fine.
If she's the one that taught you what you know about alchemy, I'm sure we'll get along swimmingly.
Quite. Now, let's rest.
As someone nearby, somewhere, hums a tune, old and off-key, some kind of shanty, you hear the wooden spoon underneath the boards knocking, still kind of fast against a cookpot, but a little bit more softly now. You hear a gull call once from the mast above. It is somehow now peaceful. Your muscles, after hauling all that, storage into the middle of town, ache in that good way. The kind that says you've earned your rest. After all, it's been a very, very long day. The sails are furled. The anchor holds fast. You let your eyes close. The sway of the boat rocks you. And then, in an instant, it all changes. Suddenly, hands, so many hands, rough, callous, swift. Your hammocks, all of them, jerk violently as the ropes are twisted, knotted, and cinched closed around you like a netted fish. There's cheering, and the wild cackle of all these different pirates that are echoing off the timbers of these quarters. Up we go, lads! Bring the squirmers topside! Look at that one wriggle! Careful, don't drop the fancy one. As all of this is happening, Alimna, where are you?
Probably, let's see. Let's grab, he's probably gonna grab onto one of the edges of Fina's, and Seraphina, you feel a hand reach under, like into the fabric onto you. Take one of my, let's see, what are they? The star mote, take one of those. So you can use a bonus action to cause next attack to have advantage, and you can also use it elsewhere to gain 5 feet of extra movement. So look at that. So that's where that's at for the moment. I guess I'm stuck with Seraphina for the moment.
As you are all hauled up, hammock and all, as the world is spinning around you, as you're dragged out from the dark of the lower deck into the sudden torch-lit chaos of the main deck, where as you all crest over, you hear, "Way!" as everyone is shouting, and then you hear, green horn, green horn, green horn, as the night sky is just ahead of you, around you, these stars in the sky. The crew, it's out in force. Every dodger on the ship, aboard, stomping, laughing. You see they're passing flasks, clapping hands as they surround this makeshift center ring formed by coiled ropes and cannon barrels. With a great heave and a hoot, all of your bundled hammocks are tossed into the circle, landing in a heap. Alimna, is there anything else you do before the toss happens?
I have a quick question. Will I be able to put my hands on them at all after the fact?
I don't think so.
Okay, then I suppose on my way down, I don't need touch for my other star mote, which Pale you'll get. And then, can I roll stealth to see if I can place a hand on her?
Yes, go ahead and roll stealth. I'm going to say, with so many people around, this is a DC 15.
Okay, let's see. Oh, what is that? I can't... What the fuck? Oh! That's a 19 natural. I think I have a +2 to... Yeah, so 21.
21 will do it. You were able to kind of like slip a hand into the folded up, kind of rolled crease that is Curhrd's hammock, which is barely closed as it is just because of the sheer weight of the guy.
They're trying, they're struggling. But yeah, you feel a hand also like just kind of slip in, and you take guidance. Don't know how helpful that's about to be, but you have it. It's the thought that counts.
Yep.
It's the thought that counts.
Appreciate you.
But yeah, take it. And I believe both of my star motes are only visible to the person that they're on. So literally only they know that it's on them, and they don't even know it's on each other. So yeah.
Okay. As you all are tossed into the circle, you all can get up and see standing around you is all the crew in this kind of makeshift rope and barrel ring. You see surrounding you, there's Alimna by the side. You see Agatha, the first mate. Their expression somewhere between like that smug look and almost entertained, who you see is already flipping a coin in her hand. And about 20 feet in front of you, his crimson coat off to the side, he's rolled up his sleeves, he's unbuttoned the top 3 buttons of his shirt to kind of like show off a chest. No one wants to see that. He's done his beard up in a braid as you see Captain Bobago, who is smiling super big. Right, time for the second part of the interview, isn't it?